Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest. Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program.
Shalom, 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 family. First and foremost, I have to give all praises, all glory, and all honor unto the Most High God, YHWH. Of course, I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, YHWH, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's your brother Ariala of Sakari, and I am excited to present to you, the nation of Israel, the official Hebrew Israelite Bible. Now, this has been the culmination of 4 long years of hard work, and it is available for purchase at HIBofficialzion.com. Get yours today.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, whose true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, and we do so by Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. That's the son's name in Paleo Hebrew. We are the Sons of Thunder Israelites coming in and week out, not only to prophesy the downfall of this wicked nation, but to exhort you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in sincerity and truth. Letting y'all know y'all the chosen people of God, and to have faith in Jesus Christ most importantly, but come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. All praises to the Most High. And get Captain Duroc. We got my brother Nassim with me here. Right, going to bring y'all a powerful lesson. Does worship make people or make Christ the tetragrammaton, Yahweh or Yahweh? All praises to the Most High. Y'all go ahead and like and share. I had messed up. The live I had before was private, so I had to delete that live. Come on, make it public. And that's the live y'all on right now. So y'all go ahead and please share the video. We're not going to be too long. We're going to get to this information, answer any questions that y'all have, and hop off here, right? If y'all have any questions about the Bible in totality and the Trinity, anything in that nature, Trinity, law, Romans, a book, a chapter, a verse, y'all go ahead and put them in the chat now. If you have a question, put it in the chat now. And after I'm finished with the breakdown, I'm going to go ahead and get to y'all questions. All right? Thank y'all for joining me, man. Got my brother YHWH, shalom to that scribe. All right? Mari, shalom to Shalom. Right, shalom to Naftalia. Salakia came for butchering your name. Shalom to Yazabad. Shalom to Abaya, Isaiah, Azaziah, Salakia came. Shalom to Yatham. Shalom to John Allen. Right, daughter of Zion, and Kaiser. Shalom to Arshallah. Shalom to Warrior. Shalom to The Rock. Shalom to Karatazar Princess. Shalom, sister. Shalom to Asaya House in the Kawashah. Shalom to Soldier in the Kawashah. Shalom to Gobor. Sister Arya. And thank y'all for them 7s, man. All praises. Go ahead and share the video and like it as well. We got some good information for y'all today. All right. Salakia. I'm going to try to amp up in the spirit. I am feeling under the weather. Man, I'm tapped out. I feel like I ain't got no energy, but the word of the Lord got to go on, right? Got to bring out this edification, right? So y'all pray for me in the spirit. Y'all pray that I'm good and I'll be able to bring out this information with high energy to the best of my ability. So I want to the brother LaRon, right? I think I got everybody. So y'all make sure y'all like and share. Like and share the video. Right, with that being said, like y'all for going so fast. I barely breathe, man. All right. Where my Patreon gang at? Where K Dub at? Patreon gang at?
Stand up, Bucky.
With the sisters in the Pillars of Rest. I'm mad. Where y'all at? Stand up. Maybe y'all could give me some energy. Maybe y'all could put your hands to the sky and pray to the Most High He brings some energy for it. All right. Let me go ahead and get weapon.
I was gonna say, be sure to stand up, family. Let's do it, man.
Yeah, go ahead, stand up. Right? Someone may be shy. Shalom to the Patreon gang. A Patreon gang is not a really like gang affiliated. We don't have a flag or anything. We're just hungry for knowledge. And not just any knowledge, the knowledge of the Most High God, right? Through his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? So all these fight, right? Come on. But right, not just any knowledge, but the knowledge of the Most High God. We got all type of PowerPoints, all type of knowledge that's on that Patreon, exclusive videos, exclusive content. We got different tiers for y'all to go ahead and tap in. What we have on our Patreon is the Pillars of Rest. The Pillars of Rest is a specially made for sisters, by sisters, right? Teaching the word of the Most High God, letting our sisters understand and teach them what the Most High respects out of an Israelite woman, a pillar of rest, right? Whew. Yeah, man. We're gonna go ahead without further ado. We're going to get started. Does worship make somebody Yahweh or the Tetragrammaton Yahweh? All right. So here at Sons of Thunder Israelites, the Israelite school, we teach that the Most High's name, according to the Hebrew, is Yahweh. Right? We can prove that with classes and things of that nature. But for the sake of the lesson, that's the Tetragrammaton, right? And it's taught in the Christian church that if you receive worship, you are the Tetragrammaton. They try to teach that with Christ, not understanding that there is a bias that comes along with that teaching, right? Let's go to the first precept to build their point. So like we couldn't find a video with some sages, some dang on Catholic churches trying to teach us the doctrine. They wasn't bringing it out like like these other guys would. So what we're gonna do is present their position. If there's somebody in the chat that can present the position better than me, go ahead and make yourself known. We'll probably bring you on. I don't have any matter of fact, no. If you like to talk to me, talk to the elder, email us. I do not have the energy for y'all today. Do not have the energy for no 3-hour class today. I apologize. I know, brothers and sisters, y'all. Boo, The Rock. You shouldn't even came on. Get off. Right? Your head look crazy. You like you just got out of the bed. Well, I did get out of the bed. And y'all are gonna grab your pens and your pads and y'all gonna write down these precepts, I promise. Right? So with that, go ahead, Kay.
I was gonna say the Trinity still gotta get this work.
It does. Hold on, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, kind of. But without further ado, let's go ahead to the book of Hebrews, chapter 1 and verse 6. Hebrews 1:6.
Chapter 1. It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 1 and verse 6. And it reads,
what it say?
And again, when he bringeth in the first begotten into the world, he saith, and let all the angels of God worship him.
Let all the angels of God do what?
Worship him.
Read on.
And of the angels he saith, who maketh his angels spirits, and his ministers a flame of fire.
Right. So what they are teaching with this verse is that Christ gets the same worship as the Father. Why do they say that Hebrews 1:6 teaches that Christ gets the same worship as the Father? Can somebody give me the eloquent answer to that? Can somebody give me in the chat? In the chat, I need you. I need help. So verse 7. What verse 7 say again? Somebody said verse 7. Let's see what that means. Let's see what verse 7 says.
Chapter 1. This is Hebrews chapter 1 and verse 7. And of the angels he saith, who maketh his angels spirits, and his ministers a flame of fire.
That's not it. That's not why.
Scribe in the chat.
Oh, so like it. Yeah, but why do they say, yeah, of course, the Trinity, they're biased. But what about this verse is the reason why they say, see, this is why he is Yahweh. Why? So what I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the answer. So the reason why they have this theology is because the Greek word for worship is proskyneõ. And now this word proskyneõ is said to be given to us, to describe worship to the Father, right? So now the Christian's math, the Trinitarian's math is, because proskyneõ used for the Father is used for the Son in this verse, he must be the Most High God. Now, what principle teaching that the scholar Sons of Thunder, what principle teaching does that go against? What principle teaching does that go against? I know somebody got it. And as y'all come into the building, y'all go ahead and like and share the video. You'll go ahead and like and share the video. But what principle, right? Just like curious, but what do you mean by that? All right, let's be more concise, right? Come on, somebody. Trinity teaching? No. What fundamental teaching? What do Sons of Thunder teach that this principle, because the word is this, it means this? Exactly. The water Yazabah diction does not determine doctrine. So the reason why they're saying that because proskyneõ is here, this proskyneõ was used for the Father, that means it's using the Son, therefore making the Son the Father. It's taught with a bias, right? How? Where is this word used for the Father? Let's go to the book of John. What was it, John 4 and what?
Let me see.
John 4.
Would be called John 4
23.
Chapter 1. It's the book of John, chapter 4, and verse 23.
Read up a little bit. Go to verse 20. Let's start there.
Chapter 1, verse 20. Our fathers worship in this mountain.
Okay,
and
so
ye say,
our fathers worship in this mountain. Let's see the Greek word. Let's study. We're a Bible school. I hope I got y'all pens and pads ready. Right, this is their position. So our fathers worship, that key word worship, proskyneõ. Right? Our fathers worship in this mountain. And ye say, so I can keep reading.
And ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship.
Right, so pause. So we see worship twice. And the first word is proskyneõ. The second word is the same thing, proskyneõ, right? And so we understand through the context of this chapter that it is speaking about on Mount Sinai. All right, with that being said, this in context, proskyneõ is used for the Father, not the fathers, but the Most High God, the Tetragrammaton, right? But let's keep reading.
Chapter 1. Jesus saith unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father.
Worship who?
Worship the Father.
So they're saying, see, because you shall neither in this mountain do what? Worship proskyneõ, the Father. So with that being said, the doctrine is created because that word is there. It's here. It's in other places. It's talking about the Heavenly Father, the Tetragrammaton. What do we rate that doctrine? What do we rate that doctrine from, from 1 to 10? What do we rate that doctrine from 1 to 10? Keep reading.
Chapter 1.
Because watch this. Because then this is another point that they bring out. Read on.
Verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
So you worship.
We know what we worship.
For
salvation is of the Jews.
All right, so what you just read? Oh, keep reading.
Chapter 1. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. So
boom, this is the dagger that they have for us. Right, so we have that same Greek word, proskyneõ, the Father. Right, and there is another Greek word here that I want y'all to look at. Is it here? It's definitely here. I could have swore it was here. I could have swore this was here. Right. So, with that being said, what y'all rate the doctrine? Brothers is saying 2. You can put it in the microwave for me or something. Thank you. My fault, y'all. My friend gave me some soup. Shout out to her. The real MVP of the night.
God.
Y'all ain't even rate the doctrine. I'm still looking for the rates.
What y'all got to say, family?
Yeah, y'all is really. Oh, let me find where this. Go ahead, King.
I was gonna say I don't want to buy it. Wanted to see if he could slide on the link.
If you can send it to him, King. I have no problem with buy it up and on.
Carter 1.
Yeah. All right. So, what y'all rated? Rated a 2. I seen your rate. Somebody said a 0. Somebody said -10. All right. It's bad doctrine. Now, why do y'all say it's bad doctrine? How do y'all even have the footing? Now, you Black Hebrew Israelites, y'all think that because y'all are just this, then, all that, y'all think y'all all that in the bag of chips. Y'all think I got the right to come into all doctrine that's been around before y'all, right? And do y'all feel like y'all can squeeze in there and teach against what the church fathers been teaching for years? That's what y'all feel like. That's why y'all are saying -10, whole bunch of zeros and trash. But y'all cannot even start to give me a precept on why that logic doesn't make sense. Why doesn't that logic make sense? Why doesn't that logic make sense? And now look here. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, not saying. Look, watch how they're gonna start. They're gonna start shorting out. They're gonna start shorting out. They're gonna start diving in a precept respond package. All right, that's what you Israelites do. Black Hebrew Israelites, y'all always going into that precept packet.
Brother's gonna default to 1 Corinthians 11:3.
Exactly. Y'all ain't gonna deal with nothing that's going on for real. Ain't gonna deal.
Brother James put it perfectly. He put the reboot logo.
Yeah, see, y'all don't even know what y'all got going on. But you know what? Lucky I'm here. I'll help you all, while I'm sick. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and start with our first precept, which would be, what's the 2 precepts I had you
on? I know.
On the Kawashai, you shouldn't even did that. Gosh. This is the precept, but not this one though. I don't want this one first. I want this. What's the other precept?
Revelation 3:9.
Yes, Revelation 3:9.
Carter 1.
So let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 9. Yeah, I see Nakawashai, you smart, but you know about this one. You know, love.
Carter 1. I got it when you're ready.
Let's see what it's talking about.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 9.
Let's read it.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not,
Read,
but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
This is quick. This is very quick work. Who is the thy in this context? Let's go. Let's talk to the church. The church being the Israelites. Let's talk about people. Where you want to say it's a multi-ethnic church, it's talking about people, period. Because this is the message. Let's see. So like yo. This is the message. Oh, y'all can see it. All praises. This is the message that was a message to the church in Philadelphia. All right. So these are people we're dealing with. So Christ is telling them that, boom, I will cause them which say they are Jews and are not. I will come and make them worship. And what's that word? So the word is proskyneõ, class. Now, with that being said, if the word proskyneõ, because of John and because of Hebrews 1:6, means that Jesus is the Most High God, do we then become the Most High God? A Christian would flip his wig and say, of course not. No. Knock off all the stuff on his table, his little desk, his little trinkets, knock him off, his pens, his notes, and start tweaking, right? Because this is written. Because they cannot use that same energy when it comes to the totality of the text, right? So if y'all have any questions, y'all go ahead and put it in the chat while we on here. I'm about to wrap it up soon. So like it, y'all. But I got to. Right? So if y'all have any questions, y'all put them in the chat now, right? So that doesn't work. The word proskyneõ does not give the subject divinity. It does not then make the subject, it doesn't power the subject up to be the Father or the Tetragrammaton, whether you say Yahweh or whether you say Yahweh. It doesn't do that. And for your top scholars to be teaching y'all this ill-advised doctrine, first off, they do not love you. They don't. They're teaching you a concept. They're teaching you a dogmatic concept. What do you mean by a superstitious concept? Because just like the word God, the word worship does not entail somebody's divinity. It doesn't. It doesn't entail somebody's divinity, right? With that understanding, with that teaching, they try to teach that. They try to teach that to the Jewish high priest, to God, Christ, heavenly beings, and demons. They try to teach that it's exclusive to the Father with that word. But we see in the definition, and it's giving us a whole different understanding. A whole different understanding, right? A whole different understanding. Let's go to the book of First Chronicles. You know what?
Chapter 1.
Let me show y'all this. I don't know why I keep taking it off. Chronicles. What is it?
I don't want to buy it backstage.
Okay. Shalom to my brother Abba.
I got it when you're ready, other one.
Go ahead, King. Go ahead, bring it up.
It's the book of First Chronicles, chapter 29, and verse 20.
Hmm?
And David said to all the congregation, now bless the Lord your God. And all the congregation blessed the Lord God of their fathers, and bowed down their heads and worship the Lord and the king.
So they worship the Lord and the king. Damn, I spell it wrong. So these people worship. Yes, sir.
So now that the Lord and the king has been worshipped in this point, does that now make King David the Most High God?
No,
That's bad Bible.
For those that are simple, we are a Bible school. You have made a doctrine. We're going to challenge that doctrine. Watch this. When we go into this word, and you see that David is receiving worship, right? And let's go back up top. Watch this. Let's see something. Let's see what they render this word in the Septuagint, which is an inferior translation. But because of the position, we're going to go to it. And see what it said. It's going to say the same word, the Father, Hathayas, the Father, and worship the King, Kyrios. Right? So are you going to, this is the Greek Septuagint, your prize translation. And it's saying the same sentiment, that they worship the Kyrios, they worship the King. Not only that, and this cuts your doctrine too for Kyrios. Like that whole diction determines doctrine thing is destroyed. Right? And y'all are seeing it right here. You should add more energy to bring it out. It's lucky you're like here. I'm trying to fight coughing and stuff like that. Man, right? So if y'all like that lesson, y'all go ahead and give us a like and share. That's the point. Proskyneõ means to bow down. Right? So if anybody have any questions, let's go ahead and put them in there now. Let's ask some questions. Answer a few of them and hop up off here. Right.
Salaki, I don't.
Go ahead, Kay.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Kay.
Concerning like the law where it says that we can't wear like mixed like fabrics and stuff like that. What is SOT's teaching?
So the teaching of you know what that precept is, King?
Counter one.
Because it tells it to you.
That's Deuteronomy chapter 22.
So our how SOT teaches this, it's not necessarily you have to wear 100% fabric. It's telling you what you can mix. All right, and let's see the things that it say, and that's what it's telling you not to mix.
I got it at one. It's Deuteronomy 22 verse 11.
I'll break it up.
Thou shalt not wear a garment of diverse sorts, as of woolen and linen together.
So wool and linen can't wear together. All right. So with that being said, a lot of Christians say, see, go to the book of James 1 and 10. This is as soon as a Christian coming off the hip, you trying to teach them to keep the commandments. They say, see, are y'all wearing mixed fabrics? See, when you break one, you break them all. And they go here, read that. And
God, it's the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 10. But the rich, in that he is made low, because as the flower of the grass, he shall pass away.
What's that?
You said James 1 and 10?
That's what it's supposed to be. That's not it. That's not the precept we're looking for.
James 2 and 10 out of 1?
Oh, yeah. James 2 and 10. Exactly what I mean.
God.
So like you.
The book of James, chapter 2 and verse 10. For whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all.
So then they're gonna say, see, you broke that one. Yeah, mixed fabrics on. So you broke them all. You can't keep the law. Not even understanding what verse 8 and 9 is teaching, right? What they gonna do is gonna hunt and pick for certain things, certain words to bolster up their doctrine, and not going into the lab and trying it and testing it as a Hebrew Israelite would do, right? Read that in verse 8 and verse 9.
God, one. If you fulfill the royal law according to the scripture, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Ye do well. But if you have respect to persons, ye commit sin, and are convinced of the law as transgressors.
It's lucky, yo. So it's saying if you fulfill the royal law, right? You love your neighbor, you do well. What is the law is talking about right here? It's talking about the laws of God, the laws that James is teaching in chapter 2. So which one is he teaching? Are you breaking the law? To not do the law or to do the law? Right? So it's saying, but then what is he talking about? The thing that he's referring to is respect of persons. So you're doing everything, but you're respecting people's person. That's what the whole chapter is about. But they go to this chapter to teach that you do not have to do the law. When he's teaching Deuteronomy 19. When he's teaching judgment. All right. You got another question? So like y'all for this short lesson, man. I hope y'all don't come after me.
It's lucky to one.
Go ahead, King.
Another point that I wanted to add on to James chapter 2 real quick. Abaya, could you grab for me 1 John chapter 5 and verse 16? Just to show that they point can't work when it comes to if you break one commandment, you broke all the commandments. That is can't work according to the not only just the Bible, but the New Testament as well. Could you read that for me real quick?
God said 1 John 5 and 15.
Counter one, actually 16.
God. Verse 16. If any man see his brother sin a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give him life for them that sin not unto death. There's a sin unto.
So the author of 1 John is getting ready to make a distinction between a sin which is unto death. But well, first off, he's making a distinction between sin. But their entire argument is that if you broke one commandment, which we know the transgression of the law, that is sin, that if you commit one sin, that you broke the entire law. But what is the author of 1 John teaching? Read that again.
God. If any man see his brother sin a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give him life for them that sin not unto death.
Read.
If there is a sin unto death, I do not say that he shall pray for it.
But the first author of First John is also teaching us that there's a sin that's onto death. There's a sin that's not onto death. The judgment for adultery is not the same as the judgment that's taken for stealing. So you can't make the point that if you broke one law, you broke the entire law, because not all sin is the same. Even the New Testament teaches that. With that, I yield to one.
Hey, perfect point. All right, calm. Right, but so I'm gonna go ahead and end the class here. If y'all have any questions or anything like that I didn't get to, I see a couple of them, so like it, y'all. But if I got a question y'all didn't get to, that I didn't get to, y'all go ahead and hit us up on our email, truthtuesday with 2 Y's at gmail.com, truthtuesday with 2 Y's at gmail.com. Hit us up with any suggestions on lessons, questions, information. All right, if you would like to debate us or anything in that nature, y'all go ahead and hit us up in the email. All right, with that, we the Sons of Thunder Israelites. It's our prayer and heart's desire for all Israel be saved. God
of the one.
All praises. All right. Shalom.
Thank you for watching. If you wish to donate, you can use Zelle or PayPal. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved.